Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In my last video, I spoke about how a lot of the new approaches that we can take to building our careers in 2023 seem to have a lot more in common than they first appear. Today, I want to share a concept with you that I think is going to radically change how you think about approaching not only your career, but also your life. For far too long, we've been fed this narrative that our careers are something that happen to us, as opposed to a career being something that we can intentionally craft. Especially now in a world where AI is making us all rethink how we're approaching and designing our careers, we need to think especially hard about how we can have agency and autonomy over the path that we're creating for ourselves. But that's kind of where the problem is, because at school and at university, we're so often told you have to specialize, you have to choose one route. When in actuality, when we start working, we realize, wow, there's actually so many more potential routes that I could possibly take. I might actually move horizontally rather than vertically all the time. Do I even need to climb this corporate ladder? As we start thinking through these questions as we build our career, we start wondering, why have we been given this narrative that actually, one, a career is a choice you make when you're 17 and never again? And two, why does it feel like everyone else is making our career decisions for us? Building your career is like building a company where you're the CEO. Your career path is the product. Your reputation is the brand. Your network and your supporters are your employees and board members. The market is, well, the market. So I want to paint a little picture for you. Imagine that you are interviewing two candidates for a role at your company. One of the candidates, Abel, seems pretty able, but he doesn't really seem to have much idea about why he's sitting in the interview and why he really even wants the job at your company. Secondly, another candidate comes in, Shia. She seems super competent and ambitious. But not only that, she seems to have a really clear grasp of why she actually wants to work with your company, why her personal values are aligned with what your company is trying to do and the good that you're trying to put out into the world. But she's also thought really hard about what value she can add to your company, given the unique experiences and skills that she has. You come out of those two interviews thinking, who should I give the job to? Who would you give the job to? The thing is, it's really quite obvious that you're probably going to give the job to Shia over Abel, right? Because she has what we call a CEO's mindset. It's really clear that she's taken ownership over this decision and this interview process, and has really done her research and work to figure out why is she best placed to get the opportunity and the role at your company. Whereas Abel might actually have had the competence and the right skills, unfortunately, he's not really going about showcasing his skills in the right way. He doesn't really seem to have that CEO mindset. So you go and hire Shia. Now, I want you to imagine, if you were to hire a CEO to come in and take a look at your career today, what are the first changes that they would likely make? Would they say that you need to focus more on building up your skills and diversifying? Would they say you need to be a bit more ambitious and go-getting in your approach to different opportunities? Would they say maybe it's time to start networking a bit more, getting yourself out there, building a personal brand? Would they say, actually, it's time you probably quit that job because clearly you're not really learning anything anymore and you don't seem to be really happy either? As soon as we start embodying this mindset that actually we do have agency and autonomy over the path that we craft, we realize that the decisions we make are completely within our own power. Today, the question that I want to leave you with is, if you were going to come in as the CEO of your career today, what's the first change that you would make? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.